Today I'm rock hounding in northern Minnesota in a river I have never ever been to, and so far, in the first minute, this is what I found.
Just some babies.
And I know that doesn't seem like a lot or anything really big, but it's a very good sign for this brand new spot that I'm at, that there are Lake Superior agates here. And where there's agates, there's jasper. Where there's jasper, there's porphyry. And where there's all that stuff, there's galaxy stone. And I am excited to see what we can find in this brand new spot. And tucked in the bank of this river here, we can see an orange agate. Looks like a nodule. It's got a little itty bitty window there. Looks like it might have some quartz in there. Stick that in my pocket and we'll keep looking down. Well, this looks like a very rough, very giant piece of porphyry. Looks like it has those crystals in it. Not a premium piece. I mean, it's pretty nice, but I'm not gonna bring that home. It's too early in the hunt and this is too heavy. But I thought I'd show you. It is so pretty. Well, this is not quite the size we're looking for, but this is the signs that we're looking for. It's a little itty bitty nodule. It's got a little bit of bands. Again, not nothing to write home about. But when you find the stuff, you know there's more to be found. So that's exciting. Right down there, right there. That sun helped me spot that. It's just a little guy. Same as the last. Good indicator. Very good indicator. Oh my gosh. Okay, not this. This isn't, I just spotted this. Not this guy. I just spotted that guy right there. Oh yeah. Nodules, geodes, and host rock. Oh yeah. That's, oh snap. Oh. Omar. Yes. It's been a while since I found a good Omar. That's awesome. But yeah, this really great galaxy stone right here. It's got these little nodules in there. I think I'm gonna take a lot of this stuff home today and we're gonna fire up the saw, cut up a bunch of this stuff and see what's going on. So make sure you stick around for the end of the video for that. So I think I just found my first piece of jasper tucked up against this hillside here. Definitely is. Let's rinse this beauty off. Not bad. Not the best I've found. I'll probably leave this here, but still fun finding it. Good knowing it's here. I just picked this up. I'm sure it's just a rock, but it looks kind of funny, so I'm going to throw this in the lineup for stuff to be cut. Looks like we found some host rock with a little druzy crystal pocket. A couple of them. That one looks like it has some sort of zeolite or something in it. I'm gonna leave this one here though. So I've been walking for a while and I haven't really found anything worth showing, a lot of little ones, but I just found one. It's not the biggest of the day, but it's definitely glowing in the sun. Looks kind of pretty as it lies, so I figured I'd show you before I grab it. It is right in there. Right there. That little guy. Said not our biggest of the day, but something. Little nodule. Light bands. Take what we can get, right? Definitely got a piece of jasper right in there. It's just this little guy. Oh yeah, that's nice. I think that's nicer than the first one we found. Very, very cool. Very nice. So I just found this guy. It's got very water washed crystals on there and quartz all over it, which is pretty cool. But I looked down and it's this little guy right here that I saw. Just a little guy, but what I'm really excited about is over here, and there's this sweet, it's really sweet. This is the best find of the day. This is a super beautiful nodule. Looks like, oh, that husk, oh my gosh. I can almost guarantee you that thing is full of quartz. So this is not one I'm gonna cut, but that husk, a little peeler nodule, that is so exciting. Light limonite staining on there as well. That's really, really cool. I was just laughing to myself because I was looking down and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's one. Oh, it's a leaf. Oh, right here. Oh, it's a leaf. And then I was like, oh my gosh, wait, right there. It's actually, this is actually an agate. It's really, really dirty. I bet there's some bands here and here. But let's go. Oh, this little guy, little wood tick, fallen soldier. Oh, there is some bands. So dirty. I keep hearing this sound in the woods. It's deer. It's a deer kind of blowing, alarming. It's got some, oh, it looks like smoky or amethyst quartz right there. This bug crawling on my wrist. Multiples. What are you doing? Leave me alone. Anyway, it's got some smoky quartz, some bands. Oh man, sorry it's not focusing at all. Some bands right there, smoky quartz. Oh, that's cool. I think we'll cut that one too, just to get a good look at what's inside. Very excited about that. Alright, so I stopped to get a little water. There's like no breeze today. It's not too hot, but just the up and down and looking around, it's got me a little overheated. And I also wanted to stop to tell you guys something that I'm very excited about, and it has to do with my hiking shoes. So I know this is something that's kind of funny to talk about, but I think foot health is super important, and I like the idea of barefoot shoes, zero drop shoes, shoes that are wider so your feet and your toes aren't scrunched, because that is not good for your feet. Bunions, that's how that happens. But so even before what I'm about to tell you, I used to get Lem's shoes, and I love them. They're so comfortable, they're super light, and I'm very excited because I just teamed up with Lem's and I'm now an affiliate with them. I couldn't be more happy because I have these hiking shoes. There's like no break-in period, and not only do I have these for hiking, but I also got a pair of work boots that I wear exclusively when I'm working, and again, just as comfortable, so awesome. So I'm going to have more information in the description box below about these barefoot shoes and where you can check them out and all that stuff. So let's get back to rock hounding. And 3 feet later, there's a little agate right there. Just this little nodule. It's got some limonite staining on there. I bet that's a, oh, a little quartz. I bet that's a mossy piece. We'll find out when we cut it. I see it hiding on the bank. Oh, Umar. Yeah, man. Where's that sunshine at? Let me find you. Right there. That's good enough. Little pocket rock. I'm not alone. Thought it was a chicken at first. It's like a quail or a grouse or something. I don't know. I'm not a bird guy. Whew, this river is making me work for him today. I just spent, I don't know, 20-30 minutes along this creek bank looking through it, just trying to hopefully find something of bigger size, and this is what I found. This guy, this dirty little agate. But I also found this piece of, I believe it's prehnite. You see little hints of like teal and green in there, so we're gonna cut this open. I know it doesn't look like much. If it's what I think it is inside, it's going to be super pretty, but I hopped down to the river because it was getting kind of hard to walk along that bank, and as soon as I jumped down, right here, there is just this agate sitting there with a leech on it. Oh my gosh, check that out. Look at that. That is the first leech I've ever seen on the North Shore. That's crazy. I'm gonna get that thing off and then put it in my pocket, and I'll probably cut this one too. So a while ago I turned around and I've been making my way back to where I started, and yeah, I've been showing you what I've been finding along the way. I am about to head back to the vehicle, and we'll head back, we'll get the saw all set up, and we will start cutting into a bunch of the stuff that we found today. I'm really excited to see what's going on and what's hiding inside those beautiful stones. Well, after a couple days of it being mighty hot outside, it has finally rained and cooled it down enough to where I can comfortably cut in my garage, which is where I keep my saw stuff at. And I am very, very excited to see what's going on inside all of those goodies. I have both of my saws set up, the 5-inch and the 10-inch saw, and we are going to slice into them to see what's hiding inside them. I'm very, very excited. I've been waiting very, very patiently for it to be nice enough to get out here and do that. So let's go fire up the saws and get to cutting. So here is our 5-inch saw and all the little ones that we're going to be cutting. I am most excited about that agate right there. Here's our 10-inch saw and some of the bigger stuff we're going to be cutting. This is that big galaxy stone with those quartzy geode nodules, but it's got a big crack in it and I think it's going to break off. So I'm just anticipating this big chunk right here breaking off, but we're going to cut it up anyway, so doesn't really matter, right? Let's fire it up and we'll cut these 3 first and then we'll head over here to the agates afterwards. So this guy right here, I was like, I don't know if this is anything, and it's crumbling apart. It's just, I don't know what kind of lava rock. It's just nothing, just a bunch of junk. So I'm just gonna throw that. We'll do this piece of prehnite next. This guy, well, that's pretty. A lot of pockets. So prehnite is cool because inside prehnite can be copper, and this one right there, tip of my finger, see that? That is copper. Little itty bitty piece of natural Minnesota copper. I think I'm just going to leave this one. I've seen other stuff that looks a lot better inside, but it's still really cool. Let's cut up this big galaxy stone that I think is going to break off on us, but it should be fun to see what's going on inside. Make a bunch of cuts on it. So yeah, we'll start this way. All right, let's see. Oh, shoot. I was going to say, let's see if there's anything inside. There's like hardly anything in there. What the heck? Oh, it's just falling apart. Oh, you can see it splitting. Oh, there's little nodules and stuff in there. They look like a lot, primarily just quartz. A lot of quartzy nodules. I'm not going to pursue any more cuts with that. That's pretty barren. Pretty barren. Alright, well, we'll move on to the fun cuts with all the agates now. So here is our little saw, and here are some of the not so nice nodules we found. We're going to cut through those first. We'll get into some of the better ones here after a few of these dud cuts. I am going to say that they are duds. I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. Got those 4 cuts done, and I got them all set over here. Haven't peeked at them. I don't know what to expect from these little ditties. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit because they are so small. This one is kind of unique. That's not bad. That's unique. That's pretty. Oh, it's like a fragmented membrane. What is that? That white stuff, that's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that inside a Lake Superior agate. I don't even know what that is. Nothing. And then this guy, I'm kind of hopeful for. Let's see. Oh, that's super pretty. It's got the white stuff in there too. What is that? I've never ever seen that. Not from my saw blade or anything. That is super pretty, the way the limonite staining is inside it. Love that. That is so cool. I'd say 2 out of 4. Not bad. And we're going to start getting into some, hopefully, a few nodules that I think will be a little better. This one I'm excited to see inside. Ooh, a lot of quartz, but pretty. The limonite staining is thick. So thick. All right, let's check out this little baby. Oh, yes. That is so pretty. It's got some eyes in there. Wow. That's my favorite one so far. I had a feeling when we found this one that there'd be some sweet stuff hiding in there. How crazy, you get just pure orange on the outside husk. That beautiful white and almost purple in there. That is sweet. So this is our very last one that I wanted to cut. One that I think is going to have the most potential. You can see right there by my thumb, it's got a little dark spot. I believe that's smoky quartz or amethyst. Hard to say because it's just so dark. But I wanted to cut this one right down the middle right here to see what's going on in there. It does show some potential with some bands right there on that window and some bands running around right here. I just don't want to cut into the quartz, so we're going to cut it right here. And I debated on cutting it on my 5-inch, but I think I am just going to cut it on my 10-inch. I think it'll go a little quicker, so we'll do that and we'll show you and we'll look at it together. Oh, I am excited and nervous. I hope it's good. Oh, yes. Oh, interesting. That has got some bands. Looks like some moss. Moss for sure. Almost looks like some... Gosh, what in the world is that? So many white pieces inside these. That is really, really pretty. I like that. Interesting though. Gosh, all this white stuff, that is bizarre. That's definitely a first. Definitely a first. So I had a ton of fun going out and exploring that new spot and finding all of those goodies, bringing them all back and cutting them open to see what was hiding inside. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's adventure, and I just want to say thank you so much for joining me on this one. I really look forward to all of our adventures in the future. It's so much fun doing all this and sharing it with all of you. Thanks for watching. Bye.